And what you gonna do when Hulkamania and the largest arms in the world run wild on you?
How much is this? I have no earthly idea.
Yeah, there's a guy that keeps appearing on my stream. His name's Chill Murray. Alright? Chill Murray spends his whole fucking day talking about Phil.
Yo, what up? It's your boy. Oh, man. Low-key, I think this is like a preface more than an intro, dude. A lot of dirt has been happening in the Detractor streets. Like, I think up to 20 or more. I think about 20 Detractor channels went down. Even some people that have been retired for like years, dude. You know, some of you guys know some of them. Like, our guy, Snort Hogan, Duty, you know, DDM. You know, I'm not going to name them all off the top of my head. That's how many it is. If you remember last year, the same thing happened to us, right? Like, in Hate, or Guy Hate, I can't forget Hate. But, you know, a lot of Detractors are getting struck down by a certain someone in Phil's honor. And no one put up a stink about it last year. You know, we kind of took it as the cost of doing business, I guess, if you want to say that, right? So we moved on, and I made my channel, and we all we grew, and we grew closer together. Bro, we've been through, as a community, we've been through so much together. Like, think about it. There's more that's been going on our side of the fence than Phil. The interview was something, it was, but, like, think about it. We had that stupid Uncle Ruckus trying to, like, mess with us, right? And now it's like all these copyright strikes, dude. The final season, the writers they're working overtime. You know? It's crazy, dude. And we're about to step into some weird waters, I think, with Phil. So, you know, all of these, this is worse than last year. And I think we're all at this point where I think we all grew as Detractors and we grew closer as a community. Where Phil can't just like do this and, you know, just really get away with it like he always has. You know, it's like we're a different generation, dude. It's weird. You know, it's like we're all fixing to sue him. Or just like kamikaze everything we have to make him pay. So yeah, dude. How am I gonna like intro this out? I need to wrap this up. This is gonna be a super long video. So I'm gonna warn you guys right now. But I owe it to this community to cover it. Actually, you know, do something I put some thought into and edit, you know. So sorry it's long. But, you know, big ups to the Detractor community. Big ups to, you know, honestly, I like, you know, my main two boyfriends out here, Duty and Snort. So, alright, I'm gonna wrap this intro, preface up, whatever the fuck you want to call it. So, we all had enough, right? So, we're all kind of like thinking about what can we do to apply pressure to Phil. Because we know it's not Phil doing the strikes. And this is where, you know, we're going to cover all this shit. Because, you know, this was Phil's plan all along, just in case. Like, yes, we know it's not like Phil himself. But it is someone doing it that he knows what's going on. Phil knows who's doing it. He has a clue. You know, Phil likes to keep little secrets to himself and shit. But we're not dumb. We're not his audience, you know? So it's crazy. Phil tries to do pignosis on us. He tries to make it sound like we're striking each other. Literally. He tries to make it sound like Snort Snort's doing all this shit because he's trying to make it sound like we're all competitive as shit with each other. When, like, even if we don't fuck with each other all the time, we're all homies at the end of the day. We can all sit down at a family barbecue, you know? So, Snort went to Phil and pretty much said, like, hey, what the fuck, dude? Like, can you say something about these people impersonating you, right? And then Snort, like, posted this to Twitter. According to YouTube, you're using my content. Better call off your puppy, motherfucker. And I think that's what shook Phil. You know? Like, they were doing emails back and forth. And I already covered those on my stream. But, like, I have to work tomorrow. And this is gonna probably take me, like, fucking 8 hours to probably, like, get together. So let's keep it pushing. So yeah, this is like what it thinks Snort did, but we're trying to apply pressure because Phil's trying to like act like a snobby little bitch towards us pretty much, you know? We're asking him politely, like, Phil, you know who's doing it, dude. If you don't know who's doing it, make a strong statement saying that no, you don't approve of it, and stop doing it. Just period. Just stop. He needs to tell YouTube that, but we're gonna get into all that, dude. Like, Phil, instead of like using the regular well-known channels to actually get in contact with YouTube, Phil's gonna sit here and lie. He's gonna sit here and try to cover his tracks and, you know, go, I did do it, see? And he talked to a fucking robot. Phil sat here and talked to a robot instead of, like, you know, going on Twitter, talking to Team YouTube, or actually talking, like, emailing YouTube support and shit. They actually email you back and talk to actual people. But Phil sat here and talked to the fucking support bot and shit. So yeah, let's jump into it. I'm actually gonna get my shit together as we do this video. And there's so much to this story, especially with Snort and Phil. So yeah, pretty much Phil, after Snort emailed Phil fucking he scurried up into his little smelly office, right? And he's pretty much trying to paint himself like the victim, like Phil's getting threatened, like he's about to get mugged. He's trying to paint himself as the victim when all these Detractor channels done lost everything, you know? So yeah, let's jump into this, guys. I'm gonna try my best for y'all.
Hey everyone, Phil here with a quick video, and I wasn't planning on doing this or...
Bro, I'm dead. Off rip, Phil's just like doing the exasperated fake sigh. Huh. Is the camera on? Okay. Huh. Okay, hello everyone. Phil here. You know, he has to like sound all sad and downtrodden. That's the first red flag right there, that he's coming at you with some shit, dude.
Just kind of relaxing after dinner with my wife, you know, between streams before I have to go to my next one. And I receive a threatening email. I don't appreciate that, so I'm going to address it quickly right now so everyone knows what's going on, just in case anything happens as a result of it. Here's the deal. Apparently someone's been going around again, not the first time, impersonating me, hitting with false copyright strikes. Basically saying, oh, this is DSP's content, and he's claiming it and he's taking it down. All right? Here's the deal. I don't do that. I've never done that. Not in my entire history as a content creator have I ever done that. In fact,
the lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Ralph.
Phil's lying. Dude, the internet never forgets, Phil. Dude, my guy, he's been coordinating to take us down for years. He's always been about that life, bro. He's full of fucking shit. Look at this. That's all the proof you need to know he's full of shit. Oh my god, he's really going for it right now, dude. This is straight up hypnosis.
Anything on YouTube where, from cases where someone 100% lifted a raw video off of my channel and re-uploaded it to their own personal channel with no commentary, no transformative work whatsoever, literally just ripping and dropping, copy pasting. That is a blatant violation of copyright law. That is not allowed. That takes attention away from someone trying to make a legitimate living.
See, I could poke another hole in his logic there, dude. Like the clip channels, right? They upload in little snippets. They're not straight up just taking the whole thing, Phil, and uploading it on their channel. They're taking little moments, dude. And they usually have little intros and little funny things they insert, little edits of their own, dude. So, right there, Phil, you're full of fucking shit again. I got you, bitch. Alright? So, Phil's trying to justify why clip channels should probably go down, but channels like mine are okay. When clip channels, they do fall under fair use, dude. Because they do like editing and stuff like that, and they're not just straight up raw uploading the whole thing like that, dude. I mean, I might be wrong. I'm pretty fucking high right now.
Whatever, you're protected under fair use law, and no one has the right to hit you with a copyright claim. I don't do that. I've never done that. All right, I don't toss around false copyright strikes, and everyone knows this, including my detractors. They know it's not me who's been doing this, who is doing it for a very long time. I don't know if the person who apparently is doing this now in my name is the same person or someone different, because the truth is I'm just not involved. I don't get any notifications for these things. I literally just checked my queue on DSP Gaming, and there's nothing there to show, oh, new strikes in your name. Nothing, because it's done outside of the whole YouTube channel system. These sound like these are individual strikes being issued using my personal information that likely has been doxed over the years, and somehow YouTube just thinks it's legit and grants these claims, and I can't stop it. I'll give you a little story.
Stop it, Phil. Stop it, Philip. You know who's doing this, bro. Okay? You know who's doing it, bro, or you know, and you're just trying to act like you could ignore it, and now you can't, bro. Stop it, Phil. I'm not a denthead, bro. None of us are on our side of the fence over here. Oh, my lord.
A detractor contacted me behind the scenes, also with a lawyer involved, and said, hey, is there something you can do? Because there's all these fake claims in your name. And I said, well, the only thing I can think of is I can try to contact YouTube and see what they have to say. And I contacted YouTube support, which is through a chat system. That's how you get it when you're someone who has a certain amount of subscribers. And I explained the situation, to which the chat agent, who again is just someone who works in like some call center or tech support center across the globe, said, well, do you have any specific claims to address or whatever? And I'm like, well, they're not mine. I don't have them. They're other channels. And I started trying to give them the names of detractor channels or whatever. And they were like, well, we see nothing on your channel. You're not involved. And I was like, you're right. I'm not. And there's nothing we can do. Like, well, use my personal info, but then get a claim granted, but I can't get it retracted. And they're like, no, unless it's linked to your channel directly through that system, there's nothing that they can do, apparently. That's what they told me. And this was a couple of years ago, okay? Outside of that, there's been other impersonations too. On Twitter, once I contacted Twitter. There was a bunch of fake claims that I contacted Twitter about. And after I submitted them all and said, I want information, I want these retracted, they ignored me for like a month. Then they emailed me another month later and said, oh, do you still need help? I was like, yes, I want these retracted. And they ignored me again and never responded. So these companies don't care. It sucks. There's giant holes in YouTube's copyright system where anyone can essentially use generalized info to try to make a false claim. And it seems like YouTube more often than not grants it. Now, my detractors know that too. And there's nothing I can do about it. I wish I could. Like, this video is evidence. I'm telling everyone I'm not doing it. It's not me. Use this as evidence to defend yourselves and try to get your content back. I don't care if you're using my content and you're transforming it to be your own. I really don't. Go for it. I give you permission to do it. I don't care. But I just...
No, Phil cares. He's lying. Don't let this fucking egomaniac lie to you, bro. Okay? He's trying to play the nice guy and it's full of shit. He cares a lot. Like he does. And he can stop this. As much as he's gonna try to spin this shit and act like he isn't involved and he doesn't know, he's just some old man that begs for money. He doesn't know about cop. No, he's full of shit. He has a history of doing this shit all the time, bro. Okay? And that's where he fucks up, dude. Like, there's a paper trail and shit. Phil needs to stop. He's gonna kill me, dude.
All people, Snort Hogan, yes, that's the account's name. I think it goes by @Snortomania on Twitter, threatening me, saying, oh, you better do something about this. And I'm like, what do you want me to do? I'm not involved. I didn't do it. I have no control over it. He comes back and says, oh, you can contact YouTube support, and if you don't get this fixed, I'm going to hit you with false copyright strikes along with 6 other detractors. We're all lined up. And then he showed me a picture that basically shows that YouTube's auto copyright system had matched my videos to his, and he says that he's going to hit me with claims. First of all, just because YouTube's auto match system matches something doesn't mean it's a valid claim. Go search copyright matching system in YouTube FAQ and or terms of service. It says right there, just because there's a match doesn't mean that this is your right to claim and say there's a copyright strike. If you falsely claimed someone, you will have your channel shut down permanently for abusing the system. In this case, the reason why my content would be in a detractors match is because they've already claimed someone for that content, meaning at some point someone re-uploaded their content and they already claimed them. So what happens is when you claim someone for content, now it permanently shows up in a queue. Like I said, there's been some raw videos I have years ago claimed people for, and those always show up now in my queue because it was the raw video I claimed. If there's a match to it, it'll show, and it'll say, oh, 10% match, 20% match. Of course, you're not going to claim those. You're only supposed to be claiming something that's like 100% match. Someone blatantly stole it. Okay? But I'm getting threatened now by Snort Hogan because he's claimed someone for my content in the past that he's already used for transformative work, and now he's trying to use that against me, saying, I'm going to false claim your stuff. Wow, that's just genius level, because number one, it's completely illegal. Number two, you did it publicly, so everyone knows you've already said you're going to do it, so everyone, if it happens, we know it's you. And number three, it's a blatant violation of YouTube's terms of service, and if you do it, all of your channels will be permanently deleted. So why am I making this video? Because I'm just trying to tell you guys, it's not me. I don't care if you're a detractor, if you're a fan, whoever you are. I don't claim people for copyright on YouTube. I never have.
Fuck you, Phil!
Ah! God damn it, I want to... Bro, I wish I could grab Phil by the fucking jowls and shake him, rip him off his face. He's really trying to sit here and blame Snort Hogan like he's the guy striking people, bro. Really? Bro, Phil really thinks we move like that out here. What? Huh? Oh my god, dude, that pissed me off, dog. He's really trying to, like, paint it like we're against each other, dude. That's insane.
Yeah, that all sounds good, right? But sadly, now I have to say, well, as long as it happens, which I hope it does, and I hope that everything, goes according to plan. But I have to talk about this today. I made a special video about it last night. Now I'd like to talk about it a little bit more in detail. Here's what's going on, everyone. As you know, there's a bunch of people on the internet who don't like me, and they love to take my content and re-upload it to their own channels with nasty commentary, with pretty nasty insults and things all over it, and they actually make bank doing it. It's not just, oh, we do it for a hobby. A lot of these people are actually doing this as a thing. There's entire communities based around this kind of deal, all right? I don't do this. You can accuse me of a million other things that you want. This is one I don't do, man. So stop threatening me. I don't know who you think you are to come at me and be like, oh, I'm going to hit you with false... I'm blatantly going to abuse YouTube's system and hit you with false claims if you don't do something. I can't do anything. My hands are tied because I didn't do the claims to begin with. If I had power, I would. I wish I had the power and YouTube would listen. I've tried this before. They don't care. Hey, if it's not on your channel, it's not linked, well, then we can't undo anything. So that's that. I apologize to anyone who gets falsely affected. I actually do. Yes, even to those people out there who are so nasty to me and constantly on a daily basis, make my life a living hell.
Bro, Phil is so full of shit. Like, he really is. He doesn't really know that a good portion of the detractor channels don't even monetize. Piece of Peace, literally, he throws all his money to charity. You know? It doesn't get no better than that, dog. I don't monetize any of these videos I make, and some of them are very arduous to put together. But it's like, yeah, my channel's monetized, but that's like up to you guys, you know? You fuck with your boy, I don't know, you like what I'm doing, you can do it, or you don't have to, and I don't trip, you know? I'm not gonna sit here and go, oh, guys, only got $20. You know how many damn streams I've done, bro? Where I've made $0, and I still had fun. And Phil doesn't understand that. He literally doesn't understand taking time out of your day to do something just because it's fun. You know, unless money's involved. That, and he doesn't get his life is literally like some fucked up anime reality TV show. You know, he's like a fascinating specimen that you look under a microscope with, you know? He just doesn't get it. He's so far out his depth right now.
Sad that is true, but it just is. Now, you guys know the truth is that I don't bother with it. I don't know who these people are. I don't talk to them. I have no association with them whatsoever. I don't involve myself with their nonsense. If they want to do it, it's considered a transformative work. If you take someone's content from someone's channel and you do commentary over it and you criticize it or you cut it up and you make jokes about it, it's considered transformative. That's protected under fair use law in the United States. So there's really nothing that I can do about it. You know what I'm saying? I just like, well, it is what it is. You move on. You ignore it. I'm not going to sit here and address it. I'm not going to waste time on it. I said, whatever, let me make positive content for my audience. And that's been my attitude, as you guys know. Now, I do not do anything whatsoever to hinder those people, nor do I do anything in the realms of YouTube's takedowns or copyright system to try to get that content removed from the internet. My knowledge of it is that per the law, that's legal content. The only content that would not be legal is someone who is literally saying, I copy and paste your content with absolutely no transformative work added to it. So if you are just ripping raw video off of someone's channel and re-uploading it to your own, you didn't talk over it, you didn't edit it, you didn't add any commentary or criticism to it, you just copy, paste, stole, that's illegal. So that's it. That's the only case where content like that would have any kind of liability on YouTube. Everything else should be protected under fair use law. And like I told you guys, I don't go after content. People do this all the time, every day to me. There's probably people live restreaming me right now. I don't care. I just whatever. Ignore it and you move on positively. You do your own thing.
That is a lie. That is a lie. That is a lie. Then why do all these detractor channels have to sit here and fight off 1 billion strikes, Phil? Why is Duty sitting here fighting over 20, dude? You know, why do these guys gotta restart so many channels from like the ground up, Phil? Because you keep interfering. It's like, bro, dude, Phil, you need to do something about this. It's like, no, we're done, bro. We're done, Phil. Negotiation time's like just about up, homie.
So, that being said, over the years, there have been people, sadly, who tried to do malicious things on YouTube. And here's what's happened. I've been doxxed pretty much every direction you could possibly be doxxed, okay? People have all my personal information, including basic information like my mailing address and my phone number. Having just that basic information, it's very easy for someone to try to do a case of impersonation and do malicious things on the internet. Case in point, a couple years ago, there was someone going around who was apparently striking down people not only on YouTube but on Twitter as well. Very, 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 let me put it this way. Very weird because I don't know what's to be gained by it. All right? I really don't. Like, first of all, it's not me doing it. Just again, to make it clear, it's not me doing it. I don't think I would have anything to gain by it regardless anyway. You know what they say? It's like the Hydra. You cut off one head and 2 more sprout up. So for every person you would try to fight on the internet who says something nasty about you, just more are going to be created. So why even bother with it? You just ignore it, right? So I don't understand what the purpose of this person was who was doing this and impersonating me and trying to take down my detractors' content. I'm still at a loss as of this day. Now, people, I guess, have looked into it and said it was a particular person who was going by the name of Superhound, but no one to this day knows who this was. And I don't think that they're doing it anymore, right? At least I don't know. It sounds like they've been gone for a while. But again,
yo, I'm telling you, it is super fuck, dude. And don't click on that link. That link, he LARPs. He LARPs like a detractor, dude. He only has like 3 videos, bro. He posted one the other day. Oh, 24,000 subs, right? Only 3 videos. And his videos only have like 300 views. Like, come on, bro. We know what it is. Don't click on that link. He will have your ass, okay?
at least I don't know. It sounds like they've been gone for a while. But again, I have absolutely no involvement in this, okay? None. So that being said, at that point, people were contacting me about it. At one point, I had someone who actually had a lawyer contact me and said, I did contact them about this back when all this was going on a couple of years ago with this whole, I guess, Super Hound incident. And I said, is there anything that can be done? And they said, no. The strikes that people are complaining about aren't in your name. Even though they may be using your identity to file them, they're not on your channel. So you're not liable for those because they're not on your channel. And you have no ability to reverse them because you're not involved. Like, if it was in your channel, it would be in your queue and you could just retract. But if they're not there, you have no involvement. That what has to happen is people who are getting false strikes against them have to contact YouTube themselves and apparently get a lawyer involved and argue with YouTube about the validity of the claims or whatever. And it's on them, not me, because I didn't issue them. If I had issued them, then I have the power. But since I didn't, I have my hands are tied, basically. I'm not involved at all, right? So there's a huge, huge problem with YouTube's copyright system. Just with some basic information, it seems like someone can issue false takedowns. Now, you might say something, and this is a great valid point, okay? Phil, if everything that you're saying your detractors are doing is fair use, why would copyright strikes even apply to them and hit them? That's a great question. Because YouTube doesn't care. YouTube does not care about fair use. YouTube's stance is thus: we are not a legal entity and we don't have the right to determine what's legal or what's not. If you file a copyright claim against someone, as long as we verify that the content you listed in the claim is real and it is a copying. So for example, here's what I think is happening, and I'm guessing, I don't know. Let's say, for example, I don't know. Let's say someone is literally live restreaming my stream right now, this very podcast, okay? Likely what this person filing the impersonation claims is doing is they're looking and they're saying, well, look, for example, the intro to the podcast, that's something that I do every day, right? And there's history that I'm the first person who ever had that intro. I'm the only person who ever had it on the internet. I was me. I was the first person who broadcast it. So what they do is they probably reference, oh, look, you know, DSP Gaming had this intro to his podcast 7-8 months ago, or however long it was. I think it was in the fall when I first started using it. Someone just used it on their channel. That's copyright infringement. Now, what YouTube should do, and they don't do, is have an actual human step up and review the claim and say, now, wait a minute. Just because there's a piece of content that was used 7 months ago, and then there was the same piece of content used on this channel 7 months later, doesn't mean it's copyright infringement.
I looked it up for myself, dude. I did. I had to. More than 150,000 videos are uploaded to YouTube every minute. 330,000 hours of video. Phil's expecting people to monitor every video uploaded to YouTube. Like that many, 24 hours a day. 150,000 being uploaded every minute. Phil lost his fucking mind, bro. He is so far out his depth, dude.
Because right now they're blanket issuing false claims. And here's what their opinion is. Well, it's up to you to clean it up. Because our system is insufficient, you clean up our system's messes. I know, because I've gone through it myself. And like, why do I have to clean up your mess? Because your system doesn't work. I have to now go out of my way to fix your broken system? How does that make sense?
No, Phil, stop it. He's trying to play mental gymnastics, and I got a goddamn gold medal, bro. Phil, it's not up to us, dude. It's you. It's someone impersonating you, my guy. Okay? Not us, bro. We did all we could do. All we can do now is twist your fucking arm to get your lazy ass up to fucking tell your goddamn little fucking cuck to lay off our community, bro. You know, because at the end of the day, what we do doesn't affect you, Phil. Your channel's still supported by like 10 little whales, bro. You know, like, come on, Phil. There's no need for you to have your little fucking goons come out here in the streets, dude, and act like they're hard behind a keyboard, bro.
Both were using for fair use. Why does YouTube just blanket say, oh, same content, this person before this person, copyright strike granted? It doesn't make any sense. There's no legality there. There's nothing, it's broken. And in fact, in reality, it's a gross misuse of copyright law. And in reality, it is a violation of copyright law. YouTube on a daily basis is violating American copyright law because their system in place doesn't work. What they need to do is actually have, I'm not kidding, hundreds to thousands of employees reviewing each copyright strike to make sure they're legit. System in place to begin with. But they don't. So they'll issue the false strike. Now you have to dispute it and try to get it cleaned up. And it's bullshit because when that strike's in effect, now your channel's in jeopardy. If you get multiple strikes, you could have your channel temporarily suspended. You could have your channel permanently removed if there's too many strikes and you don't get them cleared up. It's a nightmare. It shouldn't happen. It shouldn't be anything like this on YouTube. They should abide by the law and not just blanket, you know, give people all this stuff. It's bullshit. It should not happen, right? I don't know why it's allowed. Someone should have sued the shit out of YouTube by now for it. I don't get how they didn't. I really don't. Because it's definitely not legal what they're doing, okay? But it just sucks because, like, what do? Their attitude is, we don't want to get involved legally, so you deal with the repercussions of it. You know? So now what happens is someone mass impersonates me, takes down a bunch of content on YouTube. I can't do anything to fix it. I have zero power. I've talked to YouTube about it. They won't do anything. Their opinion is, have the people who got the false strikes deal with it. Okay? So why am I bringing all of this up right now? I'm bringing this up because apparently it's happening again. Now, I don't know why. I don't know what triggered it. And there doesn't seem to be any evidence of who actually is doing it. But again, someone seems to be sending out a bunch of false claims in my name. Again, it's not against my channel. Like, it doesn't have my channel's information. It says shit like DSP or something, which is nothing. There's no DSP channel that I run on YouTube. So what it's telling you is these are one-off claims people hand wrote, generalized information about me, stuff that's been doxed over the years, and they're filing these false claims all over the place. Matched to mine. Yeah, because you stole my content. You used it for your own transformative work purposes. And here's what people don't know about the system. The only way that content shows up in Content Match is if you've already claimed it. So all this proves is that this Snort Hogan guy already has issued copyright strikes against other people on the internet. So the thing they're complaining about that's happening to them, they've already done. Or else it wouldn't show up in their queue. It's the only way that content shows up in your queue is if you've already claimed it. Yeah, that's how it works. It says it right there again in the terms of how Content Match works. It says once you claim a piece, then that piece will forever show up and get auto-matched in your queue. Claimed it. Yeah. That's how it works. It says it right there again in the terms of how Content Match works. It says once you claim a piece, then that piece will forever show up and get auto-matched in your queue. So just the fact he screenshotted it proves that he's been copyrighting people to begin with. So congratulations on exposing yourself.
Oh, I swear to God, dude. I want to beat the shit out of Phil with a shoe. And that's what's crazy. Like, Phil really thinks, oh my God, he's crazy. He really doesn't, like, know that we're all homies, dude. We're like the mob, bro. We're like the New York Mafia out here, homie. We be sitting there at Ananzio's plotting your downfall, Phil. Fuck. Obviously, Phil don't know about the boyfriends, bro.
So the reason I'm telling you guys this is I don't know what's going to happen this week. Okay, I'm already getting threatened by people who don't know what the hell they're doing because they're threatening the wrong person who has no power to fix what they're upset about. And it definitely seems like, all right, people are fucking idiots. Fuck off. Get out of here. Boy, you guys are dumb. People are being stupid and trying to derail my discussion. What I'm talking about is way more important than your dumb drama, so shut up. Anyway, yeah, this is what's going on right now. And I hope that nothing comes of it. I hope that, what I would say is, I would hope that these detractors understand that what you're doing, you're shooting yourselves in the foot. Do you not understand that? You're eating each other up. You're going to make it not viable for anyone to do the content that you want to make. You understand that, right? Like, by doing this to each other, all you're doing is you're killing your own community, and you're making it now so that you're gonna always have this air of attacking and drama. Is that what you want? Like, how do you not understand what you're doing is counterproductive to what you want to do?
Ah! Oh my god, I can't listen to any more of this shit, dude. Are you fucking... Oh my god, dude, I'm so lit. Oh god, this is gonna take me forever to edit. Bro, Phil done bumped his goddamn head. He really thinks we're all like in competition with each other and shit, dude. He really thinks we're out here trying to fuck each other over. He doesn't even know. We say good morning to each other. Like, morning, nigga. What up, dog? Like, we nod at each other in the neighborhood every day. We go on each other's streams, Phil. Like, we collaborate and shit together, Phil. Literally, we give each other money and shit, Phil. Phil doesn't, he wouldn't know about that. This little bastard ain't got no friends. He would never know what it's like to have friends, you know, like in our little community we have here. You know? Literally what we got going on is like the most underground and unique thing on YouTube, bro. Cause like, Phil's from, you know, he's from that era. I don't know how it is on YouTube, but I don't know. Nowadays, people talk to each other, and if they do the same shit, they try to collab, and you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, dude. That's how me, Duty, and Snort ended up, we fuck with each other and shit, bro. We're all boys, dog. You know? It brought your degenerate ass to bring us all together, Phil. But believe it or not, it's like, we all have a mutual understanding with each other, Phil. Like, we all, like, you know, I don't know how other detractors feel, but I feel like there's an unspoken thing where we could kind of use each other's shit if we need to, Phil. You know what I'm saying? Like, for all of us, it's like, it's fun at the end of the day. Some of us make money, some of us fucking don't, you know? But at the end of the day, Phil, like, dude, we're a solid community that tries to help each other. We lift each other up, bro. We play games with each other sometimes. We create together, Phil. Like, we're not out here trying to destroy each other. Because like you said, that doesn't make sense. It's counterproductive. Because we like each other and shit, Phil. We hate you. That's literally what brought us all together, Phil. We fucking hate you. Because you're a degenerate fucking gambler with a fucking stomach begging bitch. You're a begging bitch, Phil. You're a little elitist little snot-nosed brat, bro. You don't know what it's like to have a friend. And if you did, you forgot, because they don't stick around long, Phil. Because you're a little fucking piece of shit, dog. Alright? Oh, bro. He has a face you just want to punch. I swear to God. I don't know how much more I can stomach, guys.
Right? It just seems to me like you guys don't get it. I mean, what are you doing? And again, coming after me is the most counterproductive thing you can do. If you hit me with false strikes and shit, and now I gotta spend a week clearing them up, how does that help you? You're not gonna have any content to put out. You know, you're not.
No, Phil, that's what you got wrong, pimp. Like, literally, like, you don't understand, we're a community, bro. You know, and some of us like hanging out with each other, Phil. So, we have other locales, Phil. You're not the center of the fucking universe. Literally, Phil, you could die in your sleep, and that would be the most cracked fucking probably restream we'll ever have, dude. Your funeral. And then we'll go on to Wings, Boogie. Like, there's an endless pasture, Phil, of degenerate locales. Not just you, bro. Okay? I'm trying to tell you, I want to see you disappear. Ooh. Like, ooh, bro, I hope, oh, God. I'm not going to A-log super hard, but it's like, no, Phil, you don't understand. I think we'd all be pretty comfy if DSP Gaming disappeared during your birthday or something, bruh.
Nothing. So here's the thing. If anything happens, guys, I do have backup plans, all right? I have other YouTube channels. If those fail, I can go back to my Twitch channel temporarily. If that fails, there's other avenues out there, okay? There are other streaming sites and uploading sites that I can try to set up accounts on and temporarily use, all right? They exist. It's not like this is the end of the world or anything. If something happens to DSP Gaming and somehow I get hit with a bunch of false strikes that aren't legit and it takes 2 weeks to clear them up or whatever it is, I have other places that I can put out content, okay? But you got to understand, just because one thing happens, you could get to the next thing and then the next thing. You see what I'm saying?
Bro, this is ridiculous. You could tell we shook this motherfucker. Snort Hogan literally... Snort Hogan came in with the elbow, bro. Snort Hogan came down from the rafters. Ah! Oh, so I'm recording this on the 6th. So yeah, it's Phil's day off, right? Bro, this is gonna take me forever to edit. Why? Why did I decide to do this? I'm so stupid, dude. I'm so stupid. I'm not gonna get any sleep. Oh my god. So yeah. So today, on Phil's day off, bro, Phil tried to, like, do the bare minimum, bro. They try to, like, pretend like he tried to do something about, like, people impersonating him. Like, instead of going to Team... Like, really think about it, bro. If this was Phil sitting here with false copyright strikes, his channel in jeopardy, bro, Phil would sell cat to the first farmer he ran into, dog, to ensure his channel's safety, you know? Like, Phil would get rid of Jasper if that's what it took to get rid of copyright strikes if he got them. You know what I'm saying? So, like, Phil would jump through all these hoops. He'll do anything it takes. But, you know what I'm saying? He's dragging his feet when it comes to someone impersonating him, which in real life is gonna affect him, and he feels good to see all the big boys, the big clip channels and all the dudes get struck down. This is what he thinks he's benefiting from it. He really thinks he is, right? But he doesn't know he's kicking the hornet's nest, bro. And he's about to get, like, his ass clapped. Whether someone does false strikes on him, or, you know what I'm saying, his ass gets drug into court. But, you know, the fucking tides of war are happening, dude. I'm in it there. I have to, dude. Well, I mean, shit. I guess I'll do an epilogue. So yeah, it's Phil's days off. It's his day off. And Phil is sitting here talking to a bot, dude. You know, he's talking to a bot, and he's trying to pass it off as if he is talking to YouTube. You know, like he like he's actually talked to somebody. It's stupid as hell. He's lying. He's trying to cover his tracks and create that distance and plausible deniability. He's full of shit and he's lying, okay? Like, it was just simple for him to do. Dude, Phil knows how to use Twitter. Phil, go to Team YouTube, bro. actual people look at that. You know? Use the email support and shit, Phil. Don't use the damn automated support like you did, you dick. Try to pass it off like you really tried to do something. Oh, I really tried to help, guys. Like, Phil hates us, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm not sitting here like, it doesn't make sense. Like, no, Phil, he's a psychopath, alright? If in real life he witnessed Duty get shot in the stomach, bro, he will literally probably he will watch Duty sit there wreathe in pain, and then he would hop in his little car and keep on going about his business. Like, Phil's that fucked off, dude. But yeah, man, I gotta wrap this up. Your boy has work in the morning. Sorry if this wasn't such a comprehensive video of what's going on, but it's a lot. And I already like live streamed it, but this is pretty much a condensed version for whoever kind of like missed what's going on. I'm trying to carry my weight out here till the boys come out. You know, I'm not a clip channel, so I'm trying, guys. I really am. Alright, I'll catch you guys Friday night. Bacon Social Club. We're gonna be kicking it. Getting super lit. Dude, I got a new dab rig. So I'm super excited to just get like fucked up with you guys tomorrow. Fuck Phil, he's a begging bitch. If you get a chance, make sure you tell him that for me, stupid little fat birthday boy. Alright, love you, dude. Hey. So you see this? All of these videos, dude, that Phil had removed at one point or another, bro. Like, look at that. That's amazing. But there's a notable one. There's a notable one right here. This one. See if I can point. Right? Ah, fuck me there. The one that says inactive. Fundraiser for taxes or scam wedding. That was a super crazy video. And I'm pretty sure he had commentary, all that good shit on it. And Phil had it removed. Yeah. Super crazy noticed that too. He noticed that, he circled it. He's like, you little bitch, Phil. We got you, Phil. Dude, Phil, we're about to drag your ass into a fucking courtroom. Oh my god. First Donald Trump, now the Donald Trump of video games. They both about to get slapped in the court of law. This is amazing. Alright, I'm out of here, guys.
It complements the flavor perfectly. And it's so weird because it's nothing like any other cuisine. It really isn't. I can't even tell you another cuisine that tastes like that. But it's so good. And what I like about Mediterranean food is usually when you get it, you get such a good variety of stuff. Like I got, it came with hummus and pitas. You dip the pitas in the hummus, and that was delicious. Robust. Insanely flavorful chicken. It's not dry. It's freaking robust. Give me this dipping sauce, garlic infused dipping sauce. Robust. I will tell you guys is thus. Robust. Robust. It came with their rice, which is the seasoned rice. The tastes, again, it tastes kind of different from other cultures' rices. It has peas and carrots, but it's also got this unique seasoning in it that's really good. And then also a side salad, which was like lettuce, tomato, onion, robust, insanely flavorful chicken. It's not dry. It's freaking robust. Give me this dipping sauce, garlic infused dipping sauce. Robust. I will tell you guys is thus. Robust. Robust.